Yeah, we're definitely going to make some enemies here. Oh, boy. Now, let me just kind of scan through these all quick. Some of these I won't really be able to make an educated judgment. I don't even know what this is. Someone might... I literally don't even know what this is. Maybe if someone says it, I'd recognize it. I just don't recognize the logo. But like Renault, Citroen, I'm probably not going to have much of an opinion on. Oh, Lycan. Okay, so they make like a car. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll start with the ones that I know. This one's going to be one where I'm kind of going to pick at random a little bit, at least to start. Let's start kind of with getting like my Japanese brands up here, because those are going to be the ones I probably have the more strong opinions on. So let's get that. Let's get Nissan, Acura, there's Honda, like Infiniti, Honda. We'll kind of maybe go like almost by country is kind of how I'm feeling of doing this. Mitsubishi. Okay, so those are like the Japanese brands I have a more strong opinion on. Okay. Yeah, no Lada. No Lada. Oh boy. Alright, this is gonna be tough. And it's gonna be, what are gonna be like my judgment criteria as well? It has to be as the brand is now, but also like understanding their history. And of course this is gonna be biased. Please understand this is gonna be biased. Toyota, probably an S. I don't love Toyota these days, but Toyota has like some of, if Toyota in the 90s was like peak best cars ever. And Toyota has just had so many cool cars. They've got a lot of really strong engines, and I've loved a lot of Toyota styling. Toyota has done so many like unique looking cars. So Toyota's probably an S for me. Subaru's probably more of like an A. They kind of like do one thing and they do it pretty well. But again, recently, they've been going downhill for me a lot lately. Nissan's kind of in a same boat where it's like, I used to think Nissan was top tier. Nissan in the 90s was top tier. Nissan these days kind of sucks. Not super reliable, not super quality cars, poor dealership experience from what I've heard. So it's weird. Nissan to me could fit like between S and B. Like Nissan today is like B or C. Nissan back in the day is like A or S. So I'm probably going to go B. Infiniti. Now, obviously Infiniti's like kind of Nissan. But Infiniti, oof. Oh man, this is tricky. Does Infiniti get a better or worse score than Nissan? I'm going to have to say, this is tough. Does Infiniti get a better or worse? I mean, Infiniti is like not a thing in Japan. That's all Nissan. So, although didn't they start making Infinitis in Japan these days? So I don't know, but like when you see an Infiniti here in the US, like Infinitis are pretty nice cars. This, I'm going to do Infiniti and B for now because Infiniti just doesn't have the same like heritage that Nissan does. Honda's probably an A to me. Very reliable, pretty good styling. They make some pretty freaking cool cars. Honda like never misses. Honda really never misses. Honda, it's like you know what you're getting. It might not be the best, but Honda never misses. Like all Hondas are decent. It's kind of a similar thing to Subaru. It's like they do one thing and they do it well. But they do a little bit more than Subaru does. So Honda's a pretty strong brand. And then Acura kind of fits in the same boat as like Nissan to that. Like it's just Honda, but I don't care. I just don't care. Honda has big miss in Australia. Aussie friend has been telling me. Oh, interesting. Just had pepperoni pizza and had to sneeze while eating. Sorry, Magnus. This one was fun. Yeah. Oh, Mazda's not on there. That's right. Yeah, scoop Mazda up. Okay. Lexus. This is so funny because it's all like the Japanese brands and then the American versions of the Japanese brands. Lexus, I'm gonna probably put in A though. Lexus being like it's kind of funny. All of the like American brands are one level below their Japanese counterparts, but I think that's fitting. Yeah, and you do have the LFA as well. But Lexus to me, Lexus is an A. Okay, Mazda and Mitsubishi. Lexus is S. Lexus is a maybe S. We'll see. Lexus might move up. We'll see. Lexus, like, also doesn't really miss for their cars. Yeah, Mitsubishi these days is awful. But back in the day, they had some bangers. Mitsubishi's probably like a B to me. They had some absolute bangers back in the day, but these days they suck. Mazda's kind of always been a B tier to me. They do have the Miata. They do have like the speeds. Like if it were for the Miata, they're kind of a little higher. It's like one of the best sports cars ever made. But as far as like Mazda's total lineup, I really don't like Mazda styling. Outside of their sports cars. Mazda's like normal cars suck to me. They're so boring. So they're okay. You'd put Lexus as, yeah, we'll see. Lexus might move up. We'll get some more things on the board. Wow, does this really mean all of my Japanese brands are B to S? This shows my like Japanese favoritism right here. All right, let's go American brands here. So Chevy, I guess Celine kind of counts. Olds. Plymouth, sure. Rolls, I think, is actually technically American. Dodge. Ford. Who is this? I know this is the Ascari, right? This is like who makes the Ascari or something. No. I'm not putting these. I'm not putting these in F. I'm just putting them on the board. Oh, they made the Pacer. Okay, gotcha. I knew I like recognized this. I couldn't think of it. Okay. Pacer S tier easily. Mercury, I think Mercury's US. GMC and Jeep are. Shelby is. Tesla is. Dodge. Didn't I? Wait. Oh, that's Ram. Okay. Ram I'm almost like not even going to rate because that's basically just Dodge. I know they're separate now, but it's the same thing. Hummer. I think Eagle's technically US, even though all I know that Eagle's made is the Talon. Is Ariel a US company? Land Rover, that's not, I guess, US. Lincoln, Chrysler. Scion might be US based? I don't actually know. Rolls-Royce is technically German. Ariel is English, gotcha. I always thought Rolls-Royce had a factory in the US. I might be completely wrong about that. I always thought they made Rolls in the US. I could be wrong. I'm sure I'm wrong though. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll move Rolls out then. No, I get it. I get it. No, I know, yeah. I know Rolls-Royce isn't, like, an American car manufacturer, but, like, yeah, I was thinking, I was trying to come from the perspective of, like, well, these cars are made in the U.S., because I had always thought there was a Rolls factory in the U.S., but yeah, I know they're very, yeah, I know, like, stylistically, they're Britishy cars. All major brands have factories all over, but ours just a class. Yeah, I was thinking they, like, made Rolls-Royce in the U.S. I don't know where I had that thought, but anyway, who cares? Okay, American brands. Yeah, I don't care if they're made by. I know they're owned by BMW. It means nothing to me. I mean, it doesn't mean nothing to me. Ford. Ford's gonna be a big one, so Ford's gonna be tough. Shoot, this is gonna be really hard. Oh wait, Buick. Where are they? There they are. Okay. Done with the list, yeah. This is it, guys. Honestly, these probably stay in F tier. C for maybe Tesla. I'm gonna quick pick these and then I'll maybe move them a little bit around. Celine's pretty cool. Plymouth is probably like a D. We'll go there for Chev. Ford maybe. Jeep maybe up there. Maybe Shelby. Dodge maybe there. Eagle I just can't really judge. Has Eagle like made anything recently? I don't know. Chrysler's clearly an F. Hummer sure D. All right. Now let's feel this out. Oh, that's right. Well, Suzuki's not like a major Japanese brand to me. They don't sell in the US and stuff like that. But yeah, Suzuki C. Here we'll even put them back here so they're Japanesey. Okay. Can I not? There we go. Tesla, like, applaud what they do for getting electric cars popular. Don't love the way they look, but don't hate the way they look. They also have kind of shitty build quality. So they're like a C. Chev. They make pretty good engines. They make the Corvette. But like, what else do they really do? Yeah, panel gaps out of 10, exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. My F tier is nothing that you'd expect. Oh boy. Yeah, does Dodge deserve to be below Chevy and Ford, though? I actually might do like this. Yeah, I kind of like that more. I think this is kind of where I'd rather have things. Tesla, Jeep, and Eagle, sure. And then F. GMC can move one up. Chrysler sucks. Ram, sure. They can go one up too. They can just be with Dodge because they're the same freaking thing. Alright, I think that's the list. That's American. And then we have like kind of, I guess, is Hennessy American? I don't know where Hennessy is based. And then there's a couple other random ones. Okay. Euros. Euros is going to be another interesting one. Also, we have Scion and stuff. Hennessy is Texas. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll just kind of go with what's left here. Fiat. Now, this is going to be tough because I don't have a lot of experience with European car makes. So this is going to not be... I don't have like a good concept of like how reliable a Fiat is. Oh, I missed Pontiac as well. Whatever. We'll get to it. Oh, yeah. And Cadillac. I missed a couple. No worries. Either way. So I'm not going to have a good concept of like build quality and like the local reputation of these cars. There is actually a Fiat dealership like 20 minutes from me, and I've been in that dealership. I used to work with that dealership, actually. But, you know, I can only judge them based on, like, the coolness. Fiat is probably, like, B or A to me. Fiat's probably B or A. Yeah, it's my list, so these are going to be a little bit more based on kind of feelings. I like a lot of Fiats. Let's put them in B right now. I'd put... I'd say Fiat's like a high B. Fiat's like a high B. Alpha... If Fiat's a high B, Alpha's an A. I'm not over 6 feet. I'm pretty short. I'm like 5'7". So see, Fiat's work for me. Absolute shitboxes was night styling. All right, fair. Yeah. Fiat is such G tier. Sure. Yeah, either way. Either way, this is kind of what we're going to go. Carvia, yeah, probably, actually. This might go up on the second channel. Yeah, if Fiat is B, Alpha gets A. Citroen has never really had anything to, like, super interest me, but I just, like, don't have a strong opinion. I really don't dislike them. So C. Volkswagen. Pretty shitty what they did with the whole emissions things, but they do make a lot of pretty good cars. Like the Golfs, the Scirocco's, the Jettas. I'd say maybe solid B. Solid B. Uh-oh, does Magnus disagree with something? What was this, Lycan? Lycan I just don't care about. Lycan I might not even put on the list. In fact, that might go with Eagle. I might take a couple off these lists if I just have, like, no opinion on them. But Eagle, I don't know. Eagle, they make the talent. They get to be on the list. Ferrari. So now we have, like, our big... Hold on, let me... Where's, like, Lamborghini? Wow, no, we'll still do it in order. Literally 90% of manufacturers cheated with emissions, most Italian and French to ridiculous degrees, but you don't hear about those. Well... then they were better at keeping it under wraps. Again, I'm just pointing it out because it was big in the news, you know. You know, I'm not going to dive in too strictly to, like, the deep political and whatever. Like, this is my own list based on my own thoughts. I'm not weighing their whole scandal in this that much. If they were, like, a really nice brand and were never lied, I wouldn't put them in A. I'm just talking about things that come up when I think Volkswagen. Yeah, rank them based on ethical business practices. Everybody gets an F, except for, like, Subaru and maybe Honda. Maybe Toyota, I don't know. Ferrari. Ferrari does not get an S. Does not get an S because... Ferrari sucks. Like, as a company, Ferrari's annoying as shit. So, Ferrari probably gets, like, an A. Like, they make really cool cars. I have loved many, many, many Ferraris. But they're just so pompous about it. I mean, madness, I'm sure that happens in every company, though. Well, not every, but most. You know. Yeah, Ferrari's always watching and listening, right. They're just kind of pompous about their cars, and I just don't like that attitude when it comes to anything. So I'll put them in A for now. BMW. Does BMW deserve to be an S tier? No, BMW to me is like Euro Subaru. So I'm gonna put BMW like higher in A tier. Yeah, that's true. Recent BMW design does suck. All right, they get one down. Not that I'm actually caring about that much, but just the principle of the fact. They get to be right there. Yeah, right, Ami. Hennessy, they just go with like the I don't really cares. Sure, they don't make enough. hold on. Do we have seat? Hold on. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. You're going to laugh at me. This is Renault. Okay, hold on. With these, here. I recognize these, but I can't think of them. What's this? Is this seat? I know it's Seat or whatever. I know it's Seat, but listen. Is this... It's Renault. Yeah, Cadillac I missed. Oh, Holden. Holden. That's who it is. Holden. Yeah. Thank you. See, these are the ones where it's like... Is this Opel? These ones I know. Caterham. Oh, there's Peugeot. Oh, that's Smart. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, I think I know all the other ones. Yeah. Okay, so these are, it's just Renault, Holden, Peugeot, Smart. And all the other ones I do know. Okay, I just had to get that out. Opel is Lightning, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Again, there's just cars I just do not have experience with outside of, like, Forza, and I'm never really looking at the manufacturer's logo. Okay, Renault. Renault goes with Citroen to me. Those are, like, the same. Holden? B. They make some cool stuff. Peugeot, Citroen, and Renault are literally the same to me. So those all go the same. Smart car, easy F. You heard my wife in the background? Yeah. Here we are. Kia. Ooh. Kia's another, like, Asian manufacturer I missed. Yeah, Smart sucks. Kia's tough because Kia makes the Stinger, which is, like, one of my favorite cars. But outside of that, Kia... Kia, like, should be C, but specifically because of the Stinger, Kia gets B. This is another one I just, like... Same with the Lycan, I just, like, don't really care much about AMC. I know you guys have some strong opinions. I don't. Maserati. Maserati gets an A. I love me a Maserati. I just think they're cool as shit. Porsche, ooh, this is gonna be tricky though. Because, like, Porsche, Maserati, and Ferrari, modern Maseratis are all F. I still like them on styling. So these are gonna be tough. We might have to move these, but again, in the grand scheme of things, get chat some donut, please. We'll see. Rolls. Never really cared much for them, but I respect, like, the way they're built. I don't know. It's cool. B. Hyundai. That's like C or D to me, honestly. I'll go D for now, but maybe C. Ooh, Magnus. Magnus. I'd say Merc has always been pretty solidly B tier to me. Hit or miss as far as reliability goes, in my own experience. Consistent styling, but, like, outside of a very small amount of standouts, I've always, like, liked their styling, not loved their styling. Love Merc interiors. Is AMG separate than Benz? Hold on. Okay, that is gonna matter. Wait. No, this is all Mercedes. So I'm grouping Mercedes, AMG, and Benz into one. Yeah. Okay. So I would say solid B. Solid B. TVR, I have never liked. I think they just make ugly, ugly, ugly cars. Merc owns AMG. Yeah, but we also have, like, Nissan Infiniti, Honda Acura, Toyota Lexus. So I was wondering if maybe there was also an AMG. I know some people love their AMG or their TVRs. I just think they're hideous. They've always been pretty D tier for me. Lancia. Potential S-Class. But I'd say they're up there just because they've made like, yes, that's the problem, type it. Modern Lancia is like not even the same company. But like, and see, Toyota, no, they have to go into A. They have to go into A just because if I'm judging them also based on modern, which I am, they're just bad. Old Lancia S. They get an A only because their old cars were so goddamn good. And cool. In cool points. Maybe not, actual performance, reliability, whatever. Just so freaking cool. Lotus. Lotus I've always respected. I really like... Lotus is like the cooler Miata. It's like Lotuses are just rad. They're light. They're fun. They're like little zippy track cars. I've always liked Lotus. I used to think the Exige was like one of the coolest cars on earth. These days, though, I don't like Lotus as much as I used to. Lotus probably is another A. Miata over Lotus. I would honestly probably drive a... Well, that's... no, I take that back. If I could pick between like any Miata or any Lotus, I'd probably pick a Lotus. Lotus never had a lot of money. Do the best they can with what they have. Yeah, I respect the hell out of Lotus. I just... I've always thought a Lotus was a cool car. But as far as like styling goes... Well, the Esprit though... Has Lotus ever made like a bad car? Hold on, Lotus Wiki. Let me like pull up all of their cars. Not really. Because the Esprit is like one of my favorite cars in the world. Even the first gen Elise, like it's ugly, but it's like, for the time it was cool. I guess I don't really like the Lotus 11 and the Lotus 340R. Yeah, I don't know. The Aviha, I don't actually like that much, but it's extremely cool. I'm gonna... The Elise GT1 was terrible performance-wise. Well, it's great in Forza. Lotus, I might put an S. The Esprit kind of pushed it into S. Okay. Jag. Man, Jag is tricky. Jag to me is similar in a lot of ways to Merc. In just how I kind of feel about them. Yeah, Jag. But Jag, where Merc, as far as styling goes, has been much more consistent for me. Jag has had higher highs and lower lows. Higher highs and lower lows. So I gotta kind of put it in there with Merc. Type D, Type E. I mean, to me, the way these are both so similar to me in like the way I feel about them. Lots of people go, yeah, Mag. I know Mag, of course. I'm not saying they're like actually similar. I'm saying like the feeling I get when I think about a Jaguar is the similar feeling to the feeling I get when I think about a Mercedes. Like that's kind of, if that makes any sense. I'm not saying they're actually similar. So I think a solid B for Jag. Higher highs, lower lows. BAC. Again, this kind of goes with some of the other one makes. You know what? I'm actually going to take out Eagle. I'm gonna take out some of these like the weird one makes where they just like don't really make a lot of cars. Am I missing anything else then? No. That's fine for the rest of it. I could probably add another tier if I wanted to, but I'm gonna remove these. Yeah. Audi. God. Probably B or C to me. How do they feel in C? No, they're better than C for sure. When you compare it against other C tier cars. B to A though? Man, they're like a high B. To me, Audi's like a high B. And a very high B. I can't put Audi on the same level as like Ferrari and Lancia. Especially due to Quattro and racing history. Think Porsche should be higher? Nah, I don't know. I almost, like, I need, like, one more tier. Ugh. Audi, I think Audi is just, they get the first B spot. I think they just get the first B spot. Porsche's definitely S. There's a couple of these that I'll look at and consider, but we'll see. Volvo. You guys are gonna hate me, but does Volvo go above Audi though? I like Volvo. Like, I love me a Volvo. My gut reaction is Volvo is an A. But it's tough to be like Volvo above a lot of these. Apparently you guys actually like Volvo more than I thought. Yeah, I love me a Volvo. I'm gonna say Volvo's like a good A. Yeah, Volvo's good, unkillable. Right, I mean, they're safe, they're reliable. I love new Volvo styling, honestly. Volvo's a solid A. You ever been inside a GT3 or GT4? I have been inside a GT3 RS, yes. I've actually been inside. My old neighbor, like, raced Porsches, and I've been with him to sit passenger once before. And then yeah, I've sat in a couple old Porsches to drive. But yeah, sat inside a GT3 RS. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Guys, we'll do one more look at the list once things are done. We'll see. Okay, Land Rover. Land Rover's in like the I don't care. Maybe they go with Jeep. They go in C with Jeep. Caterham. Does Caterham go kind of with these where it's like they're kind of just like one makes? No one buys a Caterham to like daily drive. So I just don't know if I want to rank these. I want a V70R. Dude, yeah. I'm totally with you, August. They seem unreliable. Are they? Did they have that reputation? I don't know. Yeah, see, Caterhams are like pure track cars. So I don't know if I'm going to rate those. Because that kind of fits with the rest of these. Eagle, I guess not really, but still. Bugatti. Never liked Bugatti styling. Bugatti's probably like a B to me. Like I don't know. They're crazy cars when you see them in real life. Like they have such an aura about them. But I've never liked Bugatti styling. I don't know. Bugatti's maybe like a B to me. Abarth. This kind of just fits with Fiat, I guess. Where do I have Fiat? Fiat's probably B or A, right? Yeah, Fiat's B. I'm just gonna put it there. Fiat they just go in the same spot. Pagani. Bugatti pre-wars S, new ones are B, C. Yeah, to a point. Pagani's another one of those weird ones where we need like a new tier. They're so cool, but I hate Pagani interiors. But like they're just wild looking cars. But they're above Bugatti for sure. Yeah, that's true, String. That's true. Ariel I'm gonna kind of put with like Cater and stuff. No one buys an Ariel to daily drive. Mini's another really tough one because an old Mini is very different than a new Mini. Like BMW Mini versus like a true Mini Cooper. Oh, anything. Like, not fruit-filled. Wow, you can get fruit-filled. I don't care. Anything. Not like peanut butter or nuts, I guess. My wife's asking what to do. Yeah, my friend had a Cooper Turbo S or whatever. I guess it's just called a Mini Cooper S that is turbo, and she hated it. But yeah, I don't know. Mini's probably like a C. Because at best, to me, they were an A, and at worst, they're like an F. So they're like a C. Oh, Magnus wants a vanilla one. Guys, get your donut orders in. Yeah, they're like a C. I don't know. I wish I could put them higher, but I can't. Opel. They go with Peugeot and Citroen. McLaren. Shit, this is another one that needs that middle apple fritter lemon filled. This is another one that needs that mid tier. Can I like add? Hold on. Add a row below. Here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. McLaren goes in mid tier. Bart goes in mid tier. Pagani in mid tier. Maserati in mid tier. Okay. I think this fits a little bit, and we'll adjust these later. Maybe we'll make this SS. This is S. This is A. There we go. Okay, how do I feel about this now? That makes me honestly want to put Nissan down in A. McLaren over Maserati for me. I would agree, but not enough to be in a different tier. Not enough to be in a different tier. X for top, clearly. Shoot, you're right. Magnus. German jokes. Nissan, I think, is going to go... But they make so many good cars, too. Nissan stays in S. We'll mess with this later. Okay. Saab. Ooh, Saab is another really tricky one. We have so many brands where, like, they used to be sick. They have so many highs, but they also have so many lows. Saab's like B or maybe C. Saab is a B to C to me. Like, I wish I could give it a B, but it's probably a C. I think I'm going to give Saab a C. They fit with, like, Mini to me. Lots of Fs. Or are you just saying rip? Maybe the Fs are for the rip. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Saab's a C. Saab goes with Mini. Where it's like they've made so many... It's the same thing to me as, like, these two. It's like these two. F as in rip. I gotcha. Yeah. Alright, fine. We'll make this X. We'll go C for Saab. Lamborghini. Oof. Gut reaction is S. Yeah. Do they deserve X? Does Lamborghini deserve X? F tier. A tier because overrated. That, yeah. I would maybe put... there's some really, really cool Lamborghinis. I would say, like, at worst, Lamborghini's a B, and at best, it's an X. So maybe it just gets S. We'll see. We'll play with that. The top of the board is going to be really tough for me. Bentley. Bentley. That's probably like B. They're fine. They kind of go with Rolls. I put them above Rolls. There are some Bentleys I do really like. But I don't know. Like, Bentley's like a high B. Koenigsegg. Dragon, I know there is some coolness to that for sure. Koenigsegg, probably A. Where do I have Pagani? Also A. Yeah, Koenigsegg's A. Cadillac, purely because of the daddy caddy. No. C tier. C for Cadillac. Scion. Scion? Now, listen. I like what Scion was trying to do. I respect that. They're trying to make cool, cheap, affordable, sporty cars. Scion gets an A. Scion gets an A. Koenig, a couple of you guys saying Koenig goes higher. We'll see. I'll maybe mess with it. Saturn and Pontiac. Oh wait, Aston. Oh shoot. that's the way harder one. Aston. Oh man. Oh. Listen, as the owner of a cube car, I'm okay with the XB. Aston's gonna be tricky. Aston very rarely misses for aesthetic, for visual style, for sound. Astons are very cool cars. I'll put that in S, but like that's maybe an X for me, honestly. A through X is gonna need a lot of tweaking. Yeah, very samey, that's true. But I like it. That's the problem. I really like Aston styling. So, I don't know, we'll see. Saturn and Pontiac. I don't care about either. They both get D. And then that's it. These are kind of like the one makes. Okay. Let's look at our list here. Let's look at our list. Let's start at the bottom. Olds, Merc, Lincoln, Chrysler, whatever this is, and Smart. Wait a minute. Yeah. But the Firebird, yeah, Buick, thank you. Stringless. I will look at your guys' lists quickly. Yeah, that is kind of where I feel for F tier. D tier. Does Ford deserve C? Ford, maybe I might give a C. Ford's done some cool stuff. I really, really dislike modern Ford as like a company. But they're making some cool cars, and they've made a lot of cool cars in the past. Ford gets a C. Yeah, okay. D, I'm okay. I'm okay with. Ford above Chevy for sure, yeah. You know what? Honestly, though, that's tricky because now I have Dodge and Chevy below Ford. I think that's fair, though. I think that's fair. Okay. C for Suzuki. Suzuki, I'm actually going to move down to D. Tesla, Jeep, Land Rover, Opel, Peugeot, Citroen. Yeah. I think I'm okay with my C tier for now. B tier. TR is cool. I've always hated TVRs. I'm sorry. I know that's a hot take, but I've always hated them. Okay. B, does anything deserve to move into A? I know it's slander. Does anything deserve to move into A? Probably not. I think Saab should be on top C or last B because of so many cool design choices they made. Where do I have Saab? C? They can go to top C. That's fair. Fiat being in B. I like Fiats. I don't know. I like Fiats. And plus we have a BART up here, which is like kind of attached. I'm gonna say I'm okay with B. We'll see here though. A. McLaren. Because McLaren deserve to be above, like, Pagani, Koenigsegg. Not to me. Not to me. A lot of you guys want these higher up. Nah. S-Class. S for Subaru. We're going about 2.5 hours. Shoot, guys, this might be our last one. Subaru, Volvo, Honda, BMW, Lexus, Celine, Shelby. I might, you know what? Shelby's gonna go to A. Alfa, Ferrari, Porsche, Lancia, Nissan, Lamborghini. No, I know, August. I was saying the same thing. Subaru these days, not so good, but I love what Subaru has done. I used to be such a big Subaru fanboy, so it's hard for me to hate on them. I think Audi should be in. Where do I have Audi? Audi's high B. It is right at the top for a reason. Yeah, oh yeah, August, completely the same. Nissan, I keep trying to move down to A, but then I think of like everything they used to do, and it goes back into S. That's my problem. Is like so many of these have such high highs and such low lows that it's so hard to judge them. But if you're thinking of if you're thinking of everything, Nissan has had some really, really high performing cars. So, and yeah, Subaru's better than Nissan is now by a long shot. But Nissan, I think, has had more good stuff than Subaru in the past. So, KS. Hey. Just mod abuse. Mod abuse. And then, alright. I think I'm okay with, I'm actually quite happy with my S tier. Quite happy with my S tier. X. Toyota for me is a very confident X class. Yeah, no peel, unfortunately. Well, Lotus to me, Lotus and Aston. Yeah, I think this is it, guys. I think that's the list. I think that's the list, and we're choosing not to do these because they're kind of more like one-off. They only make a couple cars sort of thing. Okay, I'm going to save that one. Download it. Okay, let's look at your guys' lists. And then I probably am going to call it for the day. We'll see. Is it in here? Where is it? Here it is. Oh, we got a lot to go through. All right, these are going to be quick. We're going to go through these pretty quick. Why is this so small? Callum, yours is tiny. I can't see yours. Oh, wait. You uploaded the wrong thing. Hold on. No. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. Back it all up. Back it all up. I see what you did. I see what you did. You were just posting the tier list. Never mind. Maestro is the first one. Callum just posted, like, the list. Okay. Maestro is our first. Well, here. I can just look at it here. All right. Another Toyota and S. Okay. Celine, Lamborghini, Pagani. I largely agree with this. Honda and Acura, Subaru and A. Yeah, okay. Lots of Fs. Lots of Fs. Wow. I'm surprised about some of the Fs, but I do agree with a lot of this. Ami. Mazda and S. Ascended Mazda royalty. Nobility status. And then just the space. There has to be space. Lots of Fs again. Lots of Fs again. Merkin F. Alright, I'm out. Well, here. Ami has it in nobility status. Yeah, okay. I can get behind that to a point. Those were kind of the ones that you guys did fast, though, obviously. Then we got Ghost. Audi up here in S. Abarth also up here in S. Porsche as well. Okay. Another high Volvo, another high Toyota. What you got down low? No big surprises for me. Celine. What is the... Oh, don't know. Okay. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. And Lotus being low, though, is surprising to me. Okay. Definitive tier list. Yeah, alright, Shark. Not a bad for the S. I can get behind that. Yeah, Celine. Yep. F Ferrari, Rolls, Merc, Bugatti. Down with Lincoln and Saturn in F. Shark. Interesting. Yeah, there's gonna be some fighting over that one. Bonnie. Lots of JDMs up top. Lots of JDMs up top. Never heard of. Okay. F. F for Tesla. Fair. Okay. Sure. Gunstick. Yours doesn't want to load for me. I can still see it, though. Porsche and Shelby at the top. Here we go. Jeep in A. You must own a Jeep. Nobody would put Jeep in A unless they own a Jeep. As well as Dodge in A, Suzuki in A, Chrysler in A. You have a lot of interesting American choices up here. Yeah, it's just a Jeep thing. The only one I would disagree with really is Chrysler and Smart. Although if you like what Smart's doing, that's fair. That's fair. I like Jeeps. I don't know. All right, fair enough. All right, cool. Ardo. Celine and Hennessy up there at the top. Cool. Smart is based. Sure. Burn it down. This is all right. Maserati. Merc. Oh, Magnus. Magnus is fuming right now. Jag. Wow. Interesting. Mitsubishi. Fair if you're considering modern. Land Rover. Okay. Interesting. Unknown goes above. Okay. All right. Storm. Storm is TVR and S. Mercedes. There you go. All right, Magnus. You're okay, buddy. You're all right, Magnus. We have another in S. We have another one in S for you. F tier. Okay. Unless this is like Lycan's just one you don't care about or something. Yeah, some British bias here, but not too heavy. Yeah, kind of JDMs, kind of sit in the middle of the pack for you. Sure. We got business. I don't know who this is in Twitch chat here. Yeah. Right, Magnus. Hold on. Where's Mercedes? Mercedes and A. There you go. I like your A's. So a lot of people putting smart up high. That's funny. I like your A's. Mini being an S is interesting. Nissan, I can understand. Ford, I can understand. Okay. Where's your F's? Alpha and F. Interesting. Okay. Rosie. Okay. Honda and Mazda both up here with like the very high-end like super hypercar makers. And then Porsche as well. Okay. Toyota is still an S. Cool, cool. What do we have down here? Don't cares. Let's go down to like C's. Okay, so yours is a little bit higher weighted. Okay. Yeah, where do you have your Lexus? Lexus A, yeah. A lot of people liking Lexus. Dragon saying, give me all the hate. TVR and S, fair. Saab, fair. Couple fairs for S. A, nothing I heavily disagree with here. Yeah, this one's like a bit of a mismatch lip. Nothing too crazy though for me. Nothing too crazy. I guess I'm a little bit surprised that like Fiat and Abarth are so low. I'm surprised like I guess VW is as low as it is. Nothing crazy. Best list right here, of course. 8-bit. What's 8-bit got? Hold on. I'm gonna also scoot up so we just don't see the great meme, but I just don't want to see that constantly in the background. Let's scoot up. One more. Okay. Porsche, Lotus, Honda, Toyota. Great S tier list. Great A tier list. I like this list so far. 8-bit, I like your list. What do you have down here? French and not Peugeot. No clue or don't care. Okay. Yeah, I definitely I like this list. 8-bit. Akuma. Honda, Ford, interesting. GMC in S++. Pontiac in S, Cadillac in S. Interesting. Some American brands up top here. Down low in the F's, Bugatti, Pagani, Fiat, Hennessy. Wow, this is a rage maker list right here. Rage maker list. Okay. Akuma, very interesting. Jack. Toyota, Ford, Rue, Audi, Porsche, Koenigsegg. Good S list, good A list. A lot of us, I think, are agreeing with a lot of the A list stuff. Or a lot of the higher end stuff. More or less. No opinions, F's. What do we got on F's? Nothing I'd really poke a stick at. KS made a V3 version. Lambo and E. Hennessy. Okay. Maserati. A lot of low Maseratis. Bugatti. That's another low. Lexus in E. That's probably the biggest stick out point to me is Lexus and E for KS. Very interesting. August. Porsche, Koenigsegg, Bugatti, Toyota. I'm surprised Toyota, well, I like that you still have Toyota above a lot of the other JDMs, but I'm surprised. And this is a very high-end list for Toyota to also make its way into. So that's a high honor for Toyota. Love the A tiers. What do you got? What do you got in garbage tier? Yeah. Lots of low Maseratis. Lots of low Maseratis. But yeah, I like this list. Gaetano. How many? Okay, we got a couple more. Hennessy, Bugatti, Koenigsegg, and Nissan. Okay, interesting. Interesting top tier. Very interesting. Dodge with BAC, Lexus. Huh. Okay, what do you got down low here? Lancia down low, Volvo down low. Interesting. Type it. What you got? Celine, Honda, Toyota, and TVR for your top tier. Interesting list. Okay. Very interesting. What do you got down low? F's Tesla and Hummer. Fair. Low for Fiat, but I can understand that. Okay. Lots of the JDMs kind of sitting a little bit higher. Farron. Took way too long. Hummer just gets its own. All right. Okay. So you kind of topped out at C, and then obviously Hummer. Toyota and Lexus. Wow, all 3 Toyota brands at the top. Along with Holden and Honda. Interesting. Farron. Big Toyota guy. Okay. Cool. And then that's it. That is it. Wow. Guys, this was actually a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because this is a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. Yeah. We might have to do this again.